5-year-old wouldn't believe this garbage. I've done everything I can to prove to my mother that he's not real. I made my mom give me a copy of James's passport. Sean and I went to the police. They confirmed that there was no one by that name with that passport number. I told my mom she was going out of her mind and that she needed to be committed.
The bank got suspicious because there was several different people going into his account online.
To have Sebrina committed, she has to pose a threat to herself. And I said to Sarah, let's just say she is a threat to herself because she's going to be homeless.
I don't think my mom has ever been this stupid in her life. I'm at my wits' end and I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Sarah says her mom wholeheartedly believes James Conner is real, despite the mounting evidence that shows she is being scammed.
My mom missed so many red flags about this guy. She's never met him. She said that he sounded French.
Hi.
He didn't sound French to me at all. James was supposed to be coming to the U.S. 4 different times. He had to wrap up this, he had to wrap up that. He went to jail, he went to the hospital because he had a panic attack. My mom gave away her retirement and everything she has, all for a photoshopped person.
But you've seen his passport, right?
I saw his passport, yes.
We actually did some investigation on this passport, right? You guys have worked very hard on this. We have as well. Let's take a look at Sebrina, what we've found here. Requirements for a U.S. passport versus his passport. Now, on a U.S. passport, you can go get a passport photo at like these different places, but they're required to have a white background. His passport has a colored background. The photo can't cover the U.S. seal. His photo, which we'll look at in just a second, covers part of the U.S. seal. It's not valid for 10 years, it's valid for 5, and he says he got it from the California Passport Agency, and no such place exists. That doesn't exist. Now, here is an actual passport, and you can see the seal comes over like a watermark onto the picture. His blocks the seal. And if you notice in his passport picture, if you look closely, there's a woman in the background. There's a person standing in the background.
But James gave the excuse to you, remember? He wanted to secure his identity, so he did alter. He admitted he altered it,
well,
but that's
actually,
him in the picture.
Actually, we've information about that as well. Because here's a Homeland Security letter, and review of our database confirms this passport number does not match the name of the passport, Conner James, date of birth 25 January 66. A further search of the name does not reveal any U.S. passport for that person. There's been no travel on that name or date of birth out of the U.S. It would appear this is possibly a picture scammed off the internet and then made up names and information photoshopped onto the picture. I do not believe this is a copy of an actual passport that has been fraudulently altered.
He had told me that he altered the passport and that he
But Homeland Security, which is a pretty legitimate group of folks, they're saying that's not even an altered passport.
Right.
That's just a made-up document. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.